Greetings everyone, my name is Nuke and welcome back to Final Fantasy. It has been, since I've recorded this, it's probably been a little over a week. In the interim, I have done a bit of farming. I've leveled up a couple times, I've gotten some new magic. I don't think I got any white magic though. Thought I got some white magic, heck. Okay, now I got Ice and Dark for Drake. Ice does not affect the entire enemy party, as the little paper that came with the game says it does. Like, I'm looking at it right now, and it says, attack with cold, target, affects enemy party. Now, if you think enemy party, you might think, oh, it just affects the enemy, but no, because fire says it attacks one enemy, and so does lightning. So I don't know. So we're gonna have to take this, this guide that came with the game with a grain of salt at this point. That's kind of what we're at. That's about all I've been doing, is just doing some farming. I guess we're in a fight now, so we're gonna go ahead and do this. But I did go a little bit further. I got to the next town. I'm not there right now. I'll have to get back there just to show you guys how to get there. But it's the elf town, and it has up to like level 4 magic, and level 3 and 4 magic is expensive. I did buy some new, a little bit of new gear for some of my peoples. I think everybody got a new weapon except for Drake, maybe. I don't really remember. I don't think Cat got one. I don't think we got a new hammer. I don't remember. It's been a week. we got some upgrade. Let's put it that way. We got some upgrade. I'm recording, right? Okay. Hoping OBS doesn't freeze again. That's happened to me like I don't know. It's been happening a little bit more often than I'd like. I think once it happened to me on stream, and now it happened to me. I just recorded Monster Hunter a little while ago, and it froze on me there. Thankfully, it froze on me during a cutscene and not mid a fight. But yeah. All right. What do we get for that? 44 XP, 88 gold. Not bad, not bad. Not great, but not bad. What we're gonna do is we gotta get on our boat here, and we're gonna sail west and then south. Also, I did a smart thing, and that is I took pictures of all of those inserts with the maps and the whatnot, the charts, and I have them all on my phone now. So now I don't have to play with 40-year-old parchment anymore and risk, you know, ruining it. Oh, this is a Hagen. Get out of here. Take your Leviathan worshipping self somewhere else. What the heck? Phone, what? Okay. Oh, my phone's auto-flipping. I should stop that. I'm trying to look at a map, make sure I know where I'm going, and my phone's just flipping every time I try to look at the phone in landscape. So we're gonna go to the elf village. I'm gonna kind of show you guys the stores that they've got there. Then we're gonna head to the dwarf cave. We're gonna meet some dwarves, and we're gonna end up at the marsh cave. I think that's where our whole adventure today is gonna culminate, with the marsh cave. Depending on how long it takes for me to get to the elf town and the there's where we started. Cornelia's or Corneria? No. No. Corneria. Okay. Is it Corneria? Conaria? I don't. I keep getting Corneria is the name of a planet in Star Fox, and I keep getting the two confused. Despite the fact I've only played Star Fox 64 like once. It was also the name of a stage in Smash Brothers. I played a lot of Smash as a kid. I was never great at it, but I played a lot of Smash as a kid. This is the elf village. Save our prince. Village, town, city, whatever. It's just called Elfland. Elfland and the Castle of Elf, that's what it's called. So I should have all a pretty good weapon set from where I'm at right now. The silver sword is like the best one I can get right now, but it's 4,000 gold, and we're not gonna do that. Not armor, I want weapons. So Wolf and Fox just have short swords right now, and short swords... Where is my chart? There's my chart. Sorry, my weapon chart is upside down compared to the map, so I had to flip my phone. Then I think my bestiary is flipped a different way entirely. Excuse me. Oh, I didn't buy weapons, did I? I think I just bought armor. That's unfortunate. Oh, see, iron nunchucks we can't use. Large dagger, that would be great for Drake, probably. Iron staff. None of my mages can even wield the iron staff. It was literally for, like, the fighter and the ninja. That's really all it is. Fighter, the ninja, and the black belt. And the saber is probably what we're going to be looking at here. The saber... This is actually more difficult to look at on my phone than it is physically. It has damage of 13, hit of 5. And what they have now, short sword, is 1510. So like the saber's really not worth it. I think it's 1510. I don't know. It's close enough where it's not really enough to worry about. And I think Drake might actually have the large knife already. No, he has this. No, he has the large knife. I still have the small knife on him. I just don't have it equipped. Didn't bother selling it. There's multiple magic huts here. We got Fire 2, Hull, Lightning 2, and Lock 2. Black Magic. So, in Black Magic, this is what, level 3? This is level 3. Fire 2 attacks with fire. That says enemy party. I don't know how much I believe that. Hold causes paralysis to one enemy. Lightning 2 attacks with lightning, enemy party. And then Lock 2 raises hit percentage, enemy party. So, those are good spells, but they're 1,500 gold, and I don't have 1,500 gold. Plain and simple, I don't have 1,500 gold. It took me a lot of more grinding than you would think, just to get to a point where I could afford level 2 black magic spells and get everything set up in Provoke. I don't have any level 2 white magic spells. Like, at all. I have no level 2 white magic. Not that I necessarily need it right now, but I just don't have it. Another white magic hut there. Shop, rather. Another white magic shop here. It's just all over the place, man. What do we have here? Pure Fear, A-Ice, and A-Mute. So A-Ice, I think defends against ice damage. Yeah. And A-Mute removes silence so you can cast spells again. Pure is just poison for the whole party. Or cure poison for the whole party. That's not... why. And then Fear causes enemies to run away. I think A-Ice is probably the most useful out of all that. I don't know how prevalent poison and mute are going to be in terms of me getting affected by them. I don't know something down here. I didn't buy much because everything's like super expensive, but I did buy some things. The prince was to become king of the Elfland. Okay. Sorry, the font, again, makes it hard to read this stuff sometimes. We've got Cure 2, Harm 2, A Fire, and Heal. Those are all pretty... Cure 2 is just restore more health. Harm 2 does damage to undead. Does the whole enemy party, which is neat. A Fire defends against fire. And then Heal is Cure for the whole party. So that's something to keep in mind. And I don't know where the other black magic shop is, but the other black magic, level 4 black magic, just so we don't have to wander around and look for it. You have Sleep 2, which puts one enemy to sleep, which is weird because Sleep 1 hits the whole party. Odd. Fast is this quick shot, one ally. I think fast is just haste. Confuse confuses the whole party, and Ice 2 is just Blizzard for the enemy party, so. But again, those are going to be like 4,000 gold apiece. I'm moderately regretting having a red mage. Oh my god. Because just having to pay for the magic, you know? Oh god, how would I do this? Because the ogre's the big one. But these guys will go down quicker. I could certainly take a creep down in one turn, I think. Provided no one misses. Terminator, okay. It had less HP than I remember them having. Again, it's been like a week and a half still. Oh god, cat. Taking damage. Eesh. Heal her next turn. Okay, so you do that. Go ahead and attack the ogre. Provided Wolf doesn't miss, this creep should go down this turn. $67 to $96. So I'm not really in dire needs of Cure 2. Cure 1 still heals a decent chunk, and I'm not taking a massive amount of damage. The waste of a fire. That's fine though. 2 fires left. Okay. Just 1 damage. Come on, guys. I don't remember how much health the ogres have. I know it's a lot. I could pull up the photo on my phone, but I'm lazy. 25 damage. There we go. It would be a pretty decent area to farm XP and money if I needed to. Yeah, 225 gold, 80 XP. That's pretty good. Let's go check out the castle before we do anything else. What you guys got? Astos put the prince to sleep. Please save him. Okay. Who's Astos? Without warning, Astos attacked our castle. Our prince was laid under a curse and our treasury ransacked. Oh, well, that's unfortunate. Cave of Dwarf is at the west end of the LDC. Okay. Yes, I have the map that came with the game. I know where it is. He must be the prince. For 5 years, the prince has slept under Astos' spell. Only herb can wake him. Okay, so by looking through my guide down here, I'm sorry, I've cheated a little bit looking at the guide the game gave me. So Matoya, the witch we met in a previous episode, she has the herb. That's where you get the herb to wake him up, but you need to get a crystal in order for her to help you, because her crystal was stolen, and Astos is the one with the crystal. So basically, either way you slice it, you gotta beat Astos to wake the prince. Saw this over here. Door's locked by the mystic key. Okay. And Prince gives you the key when you wake him up. And there's treasure rooms all over the place that require that key. Pardon me. Thank you. Wanted to heal up before we kept going. So now we need to go to the dwarf cave just to kind of get our bearings there. And the dwarf cave is... it's to the north of here, I know that much. So, let's see, the dwarf cave is 7. Yeah, it's north here, so we gotta get back on the boat. Oh, Lord. Oh, a preemptive strike against me, huh? Ow. Another thing, I don't think the dwarf cave is a town. I think it's just a cave with dwarfs in it. So, you know. If I lose all my health on the way there, I'm not going to be able to heal. Fire one of these gray wolves. Get rid of it. Only 15 damage, Drake? Really? How high levels are these gray wolves? Magic defense do they have? I know they're not weak to any specific form of magic, I don't think. Regular wolves have 20, so that's not going to do you any good. And a miss. Great. Fantastic. What a highly productive turn for me. Wow, 55 55 damage between the two fires, and you're still alive. It's kind of impressive. Three, so you're not dead yet. 100. Yeah, that'll do it. So you do that. You do that. I'm not gonna waste more fire on these wolves. $77. Okay, good. Missed. Because of course you did. Of course you had to make sure this drug out for another turn, Cat. Thanks. Well, Drake would have missed anyway, so... it all kind of evens out in the end, doesn't it? Also, you can one-shot those wolves, Cat. It's interesting. Very interesting. 105 XP. Get me out of here. We want to stay along this western shore here. Ah, yes, a single shark. A single shark hurts. He's weak to lightning. Oh, miss, really? Yeah, you're slipping. Well, shark's got a lot of HP, doesn't it? Never mind. He was probably right on the precipice. Alright, sick. A little bit further, actually it's way up north is where the dock is. Right here. We gotta fight another shark first, of course. Come at me, Scrub Lord. There we go. Can't quite single turn those sharks yet, but we'll get there. Would love a level up, but you know, not gonna knock it. Let's see. South. Dwarf cave. Past. Down in here somewhere. Alright, arachnid. It's gross and creepy. Get out of my face, please. What's special about the arachnid? Let me see. I'd love to if that wasn't upside down. Not allowed, apparently. 64 health, 5 to 10 damage. Is that it? Yep. So nothing really crazy about an arachnid. Probably fought one already, I just don't remember. The sprite looked familiar. There's the dwarf cave. Oh my word. Uh-huh. Alright. You cast sleep. And I guess... one fire left. Alright, hit that one. No, the ogre didn't go to sleep. Maybe just a waste of a spell. And 1 out of 4. Ow! What? Alright. Because we can take 1 out per turn, I guess. The cat's gonna have to spend the next turn healing. And 30 damage. And you would think the black mage would be doing more damage than he is. Just by magic alone. As limited as magic is, you know, you would think he would be doing more damage. But he's not. And it's kind of... demoralizing. Just trying to find the right word for it. Making progress, at least. I'm gonna keep curing Cat, because my healer dies, the whole freaking party's screwed. I know she had like 90-something HP, so... I'm gonna hold off on more healing for now, because I don't know where everyone's at versus where they need to be. I think Fox might be a little low. I'll have to check at the menu. I mean, it was good gold. Don't get me wrong, I got good gold out of that. Yeah, Fox is a little bit low. Nothing terrible, but Fox was a little low. What's up, Boris? I didn't want to check that, I want to talk to him. Hooray! Hooray? Dwarves can see in the dark. Cool! With the crystal, even the blind can see. Asto stole it from Latoya. Treasure box, she found 575 gold. 450 gold. I don't know why that was just there for me to take, but I'll take it. 2,000 gold now. Afford another spell if I wanted to. Hooray! Okay. I'm looking for the floater. I'll bet with it I could float anything. Floater? That sound, Narek is digging a canal. I don't really hear anything. The bracelet can protect you like armor. Okay. Not by much, though. Did you meet Smith, our blacksmith? No. Okay, the blind can see with the crystal. Are you Smith? With 4 light warriors, I will make a truly legendary sword. However, my supply of adamant is exhausted. Well, I don't have any for you. The earth is rotting slowly from the west. Eric digging a canal. Eric looks like he's made some progress all the way down here. The rock blocks the construction of my canal. If I only had TNT. No. I don't remember where to find TNT. But I know that you need to find him TNT. Oh, it's locked. He's the Mystic Key. When you find him TNT, he actually alters the world map. And I don't remember if you guys saw it, but when I was on the ship, there was like this little thin piece of land on like the western shore that I was sailing past. He actually destroys that so the ship can go through. It opens up the world even more. Because as it stands right now, you just said hooray, I remember. I can't go beyond where I'm at. Like right there. That little thin piece. He blows that up. But we need to find TNT, and I think, if I remember correctly from the guide, TNT... Oh, jeez. TNT is found in one of the rooms that's locked by the Mystic Key. So everything kind of hinges on me defeating Astos and getting the crystal back to Matoya. Not that I can't deal with these guys right now, it's just, they're so annoying. They do pretty good damage to my mages too, which I don't appreciate that. But Wolf can one-shot them, which is nice. So you're gonna cure Drake, and we'll just keep meleeing. I don't really have the MP to spare. Ow! Leave my black mage alone, please and thank you. Drake coming in clutch with a crit, nice. Okay, so 2 creeps down. 31. I'm gonna cure Drake again because he's not gonna last much longer. Because they were doing like 20-something damage to him per attack, and even though he's at the bottom of the list, so I don't know if I explained this. The composition of your party, as you see, I've got Wolf at the top, then Fox, Cat, and Drake. The person at the top is the one who takes the most aggro. So if I had flipped it around, Drake would be the one taking all those hits instead of Wolf. And while Drake still is taking hits, he has essentially a lesser chance of being attacked than everyone else in the party. Not a 0 chance, obviously, but a lesser chance. Ogre's down. It's alright, Cat. You tried. And Creep's down. Nice. No, Fox has a little bit of MP left. This is why I had a red mage. Like, he's not as great combat-wise, just is like, you know, a black belt would be. But when you need heals, and your white mage is out of MP, red mage will give you heals. And has decent combat potential on top of it. Same with like having a little extra black magic with you. And magic, from what I looked at the chart, it gets better as you go along. Right now we're just crappy level 1, level 2 magic. We can't expect too much out of it at this point. Come on now. Guys, it's one shark. You guys can take out one shark. There you go. There you go, Drake. Atta boy. Where am I? Okay, I gotta go east a bit. Down here? Yes. Yeah, I was about to say, I hope I can get to Elfland without getting attacked again, but odds of that happening were low. I'm actually tempted to play this. I've said before, I have the Game Boy Advance version of this. I think I also have the PS1 version of this downloaded on my PS3, which I have not touched my PS3 in years. The PS3 I have, I don't know, I don't think it plays, I've never tried, but I don't think it plays PS2 or PS1 discs. I know some versions of the PS3 are backwards compatible. I don't know, I'm not an expert on the PS3. But I have a PS1 and a PS2, so what does it matter? I just haven't touched my PS3 in years. So I don't know what all I have on it. Most of what I had on my PS3 is either on Xbox, which I play on my Xbox now, or it's stuff that's like remastered collections of PS2 games like Jak and Daxter and Ratchet and Clank and Sly Cooper. And I have all of those on my PS2. So, just play the original ones. I don't have anything against the remasters, but I don't know, I don't like the PS3 for some reason. Not one thing about it in particular at all. But just the thought of just like hooking it back up again, I'm just like, ugh. I don't know why. I have absolutely no idea why. It has done nothing to upset me the way that the PS4 has. The PS4 is at the top of my shit list. Because Google... If you ever want to know why PS4 is the top of my shit list, Google like PS4 fan loud or PS4 fan airplane engine or something. One of those will give you a good inclination. And essentially what it was is the PS4 fans, not with everybody, but quite a few people, me included, PS4s had a tendency to get very hot. Or not very hot, but their fans just got very loud. And like loud enough for me to freaking hear it across my head. I've talked about this before, and I eventually just ended up with every PS4 I had a regular, a slim, and a pro, all three of them. Your PS4 is too hot, like 5 minutes after I turned it on, even though there was nothing wrong with it. I was told it was a defect, but, you know, I don't know how much like a manufacturer's defect, but by that point I'd already had the PlayStations for a couple years, and yada yada. Never had another console ever do that to me. But, you know, tis what it is, I suppose. Alright, I'm trying to... So I can buy one level 3 spell before I leave here. I could get heal. I'm gonna recover for the entire party. I could get fire 2, or lightning 2 and attack the whole... Or I could get lock 2. Lock 2 raises your accuracy against the entire enemy party, which is nice. But and as much as I complain about the inaccuracy, it's not enough for make me want to waste a spell on it. I know I said something about it when like Lock 1. And Lock 1 would probably be good against bosses. But against like an entire enemy party, I could just use like Fire 2 or Lightning 2 or Ice 2, and it would just be this kind of the same. Let me see how much MP I have per person. I've got 2 level 3s on Drake and Cat, and 1 level 3 on Fox. So I would definitely teach heal to Fox. Like that's not a question. Hold. Hold is paralysis against one enemy. I shudder with status effects. As you saw on that last time I used sleep, it only worked 1 out of 4 enemies. Like, it's just not... That's one thing I hate about a lot of RPGs. It's like, oh, here's an ability that you put enemies to sleep, and it works 20% of the time. You know, here's something to poison. I remember I was playing Ep.3 Odyssey, which if you've never played Ep.3 Odyssey, if you like RPGs, you definitely give Ep.3 Odyssey a try. Like, the remastered collection of the first 3 games is on Steam, Switch, Xbox, PlayStation, all of it. 10 out of 10, would recommend. But like, it allows you to poison bosses and stuff and cast status effects on it, but it takes so many attempts. I'm just gonna go with fire too. I'm just gonna go with fire too. Interesting that in Final Fantasy XIV they didn't keep the what is now more traditional you know, Fire, Firaga, Blizzard, Blizzara, Blizzaga. They went with like Fire 2, Fire 3, Blizzard 2, Blizzard 3. I think it's interesting. I'm not gonna waste that magic now on these basic wolves. But when I get into Marsh Cave, I'm definitely gonna be using it. We got one more stop before the Marsh Cave. And I used the pictures that I've used in the first episode of the charts and stuff, but I have the little book in front of me as well. So we gotta go to the Northwest Castle. Northwest Castle is... Sorry, flipping through my phone is oddly its own level of annoying compared to just using like the actual maps. The actual maps are pretty decently large too. They're not like normal sheets of paper. They're pretty big. I gotta cut through this forest. And it would have been faster to go south from the Dwarf Cave, but you couldn't do that. There was water in the way, and there was no place... I think it was rivers, and there was no place to dock anyway, so... We do eventually get a canoe that lets you go through rivers, but we don't have that right now. We're gonna go through here, up through here. Kind of northwest of where I am now. I'm surprised I haven't leveled up again yet. It's interesting to see like wolves in Final Fantasy, like they're actually kind of tough-ish for my level. Like I'm not just one-shotting all of them with like my basic physical attack from my Black Mage, but at the same time, I've been playing Skyrim a lot lately, and wolves in Skyrim are just like not worth the time of day. It's just like, do you need leather? Here's a free wolf pelt. It's basically wolves in Skyrim. That could potentially give you rock joint. Is anybody else out there who plays Skyrim, like, if you get like a sickness that doesn't really affect your current build, do you even worry about it? Like, I forgot what the disease was, but it like lowers your magicka or magicka regeneration or something. And like, well, I'm playing as an archer and I don't use magic at all. Like, and this doesn't affect enchanting, which I do use. By the way, if you've never played Skyrim and you ever want to play Skyrim, enchanting is broken. Enjoy that knowledge. But I was like, I don't really care to cure this because it affects magicka and I don't use that. Granted, NPCs you interact with will notice that you're sick, and it just doesn't change anything. It's just kind of annoying with everyone being like, "Are you sick?" And I'm like, "No, I'm fine." Anyway, what does the asp have? 56 health. Oof. And 6 to 12 damage. Oh, I thought Wolf one-shot it. Yeah, this is definitely a 2-turn fight. That's fine though. 1 damage. Okay. I have to wonder, if I get poisoned in this game, will it carry over? Or does it cure at the end of the fight? I don't know. Also, I didn't finish my thought earlier. My bad. I was talking about like having this game on PlayStation. I was considering just... My point was I was thinking about just hooking this up on my Game Boy Advance version of this and just playing that for a while. Just to play it, but considering how much grinding I'm gonna have to do off camera for this, I'm probably not gonna do that. Let's see. So, gotta go north from here. Should be just past, yeah, here we go. So this is the northwestern castle. Iki. Or the northern castle, or whatever the heck it's called. Northwest castle. Astos double-crossed us. Go south to the cave of Marsh to retrieve the crown, then bring it directly back to me. Okay. Sure. Did Astos turn all your people into bats? Keep talking. Where's the cave of Marsh? Marsh Cave is way down there. Marsh Cave is way down there. Oh lord. Okay. Marsh Cave is south-south. I basically just have to hug the western shore of this continent and make my way down. And then should have a map of Marsh Cave. Yeah, I have a map of Marsh Cave. I'm gonna lean on these crutches that came with the game for as long as I need to. Or as long as I can, rather. Ogre's got a little bit of an attitude, does he? That's what I thought. $125 gold. We're definitely getting up there in the gold area. Almost got enough for another spell. It's just through here. And down, of course. Chance to strike first, thank God. I'm only getting the drop on the enemy for once. I know Cat could potentially one-shot one of those normal wolves, but like I don't trust her. See, she only gets 16 there. Excuse me. Yeah, I swear to God. Drake, I swear. You two are just... You're trying your best, but your best is kind of pitiful right now. Drake, you were coming in clutch with those crits earlier. What happened, man? I'm actually curious, how much more do I need to level up? 137. They're almost at level 7. Single ogre. Okay, I can deal with a single ogre. Nice, nice. Sorry, I kind of spaced out for a second there. Very professional YouTuber, I know. Alright, here we go. Marsh Cave. Ooh. That music is... Oh. Oh. Hey. So... What are you guys weak to? Let's see. That's a weakness slot. Yeah, you're weak to fire. Zombies are and ghouls. 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 Also weak to fire. Their ice isn't effective. Let's see, ghouls have HP of 48, zombies of 20. So... yeah, I don't know. I want to go spending fire until I know what I'm getting into. Oh, the ghouls are the green ones. Okay, well, my bad. Oh, and cat stun. That's great. Paralysis. Ah. Uh-huh. Oh, takes care of a zombie, I guess. Oh, this is... I don't much care for this situation. Oh, come on! Well, now I can't do anything at all! Oh, this is one of those not good situations. But they're not doing a lot of damage, but I can't... This, okay, cat's back up. Wolf's back up. Gonna have to take my pot shots when I can get them, I guess. Fox is still paralyzed. Wolf is paralyzed again. Just gotta... They're weak to fire, so I'm just gonna fire. And it's gonna... Okay, I killed it. Thank God. I'm probably not prepared enough for this. Because I probably could... Oh no, never mind. Never mind, that was not good. I need some items, I need more magic, maybe better gear. Because I could potentially ram my head through this dungeon, but it's definitely not gonna be an easy dungeon. I can tell just by what little I just went through. So I'm gonna farm for this dungeon, but I'm gonna do that off camera. I'm gonna go ahead and leave this video here. I'm gonna make my way back to Elfland, kind of farm out in the forest around there, get some more gear, get geared up, get ready to go. New magic, a couple levels, maybe a new sword or two. You know, get fully prepared because oof, just oof. I was kind of hoping to just waltz in there, honestly, and just fight my way through, no problem, and take the crown out, and then go do the thing I needed to do, get the crystal and all that other good stuff, all in this episode, and I don't think that's gonna happen. But we'll worry about it next time. Thank you everybody so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, leave a like to let me know. Comment and let me know what you're thinking about this game so far, and other stuff I've done down in the annotations, yada yada yada, all the stuff you've heard a million times before, and I will see you all in the next episode.